Here I will tell you a true story in New York called My Lover is a Ghost. Elena first met him when she was 17. It was late autumn when she found herself wandering by the lake near her grandmother's old countryside house. The air was misty, the trees nearly bare, and the wind whispered secrets through the tall grass. She saw him sitting at the edge of the dock, staring into the water like it held the answers to everything. He looked about her age, messy black hair, pale skin, and eyes like storm clouds. "You come here often?" she asked, her voice trembling from the cold. He didn't turn around. "Sometimes." His name was Adrian. From that day on, she came back to the lake every week, and he was always there, sitting quietly, waiting. They talked for hours about life, books, music, dreams. He never spoke of his family, never had a phone, said he liked the quiet, the stillness, said the world was too noisy. University, moved to the city, dated a few people, failed, fell, stood up again. But no matter what happened, every month she returned to the lake. And every time Adrian was there, he never aged, never changed, always dressed in the same gray sweater and jeans. She teased him once, saying, "You look like a ghost stuck in time." He smiled but didn't laugh. When she was 25, she brought him a cupcake on her birthday. "Make a wish," she said. "I already have you," he whispered, and kissed her for the first time. They never spoke of labels. No boyfriend or girlfriend, just something deeper, unspoken. He was her anchor, her secret, her impossible constant in a chaotic world. But strange things started happening. Once, she brought a friend with her. Adrian didn't show up. Another time, she took a photo of the lake, and though he was sitting right beside her, the photo showed only the empty dock. She started asking questions. "Where do you go when I'm not here?" "I'm always here." "Don't you get lonely?" "I wait for you." "Adrian, who are you really?" He looked at her for a long time. "You wouldn't believe me." That winter, her grandmother passed away. While clearing out the attic, Elena found an old journal filled with newspaper clippings and notes. One article made her freeze. "Local teen drowns in lake, November 12, 1992. The boy's name was Adrian Graves, 17. Slipped on the dock during a storm and drowned. Body never recovered. The photo showed him in the same gray sweater. Her heart refused to believe it, but her mind began to unravel. The next time she saw him, she held up the article. "Is this you?" she asked, voice trembling. He looked away. "I didn't want you to know." "So you're a ghost." She felt the weight of 10 years crashing down on her. "I thought you were real," she whispered. "I was. I am. To you." She cried. He did not. "I stayed because I loved you," he said. "You gave me something I never had, a life beyond my death. You lied to me. I never told you anything untrue. I just didn't tell you everything." She ran, didn't come back for months. But time is a cruel thing. It erodes anger, sharpens memories, and dulls pain into nostalgia. One warm spring morning, she returned. He was there, as always, waiting. "I'm sorry," she said. "I would have waited another 100 years." She smiled through her tears. "I only have one lifetime." "Then let me be part of it for as long as I can." And so they continued. Her, alive. Him, not. She kept him secret. Never told anyone. He was her ghost, her love, her impossible story. Years passed. She married someone else eventually. Had children. A full life. But once a year, on November 12th, she went back to the lake. And he was always there. The boy who never aged. The boy she loved for 10 years. The boy who waited, even after death. Years later, Elena moves back to her grandmother's house with her teenage daughter, Lily. One day, Lily meets a mysterious boy by the lake named Adrian, unaware that he's a ghost. Elena is shocked and begs Adrian to stay away, fearing her daughter will repeat her past. But Lily, drawn to Adrian's quiet sadness, refuses to let go so easily. Eventually, Elena tells Lily the full truth about her own love story with Adrian. Though Lily tries to stay away, she's pulled back by a strange connection. Then, one winter, Adrian vanishes without warning. Elena dreams of him saying goodbye, his soul finally free because of the love he received. Years later, Lily returns to the lake with her own child, remembering the boy who waited for love beyond death.